Marvel just dropped more footage for Avengers Doomsday, and it reveals something scary about Doctor Doom's plan. First, we saw Steve Rogers with a child in a timeline that isn't supposed to be there. Then, we got Thor praying to a dead god. These aren't just random scenes. They're all connected by the literal end of everything. Today, I'm breaking down the latest teasers, explaining why Doctor Doom is hunting anchor beings, and why one specific child is the key to Battleworld. Let's go. To understand why these teasers feel so hopeless, we have to look at the state of the MCU in 2025. It was a rough year for Marvel Studios. Both Captain America Brave New World and Thunderbolts didn't do so well at the box office. Fans weren't connecting with the new guard of heroes as much as the studio hoped. This situation forced Marvel to bring back its biggest icons, Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. This isn't just a marketing move. It's a total story shift back to the characters that started it all. On December 30th, Marvel officially released the Thor teaser after a brief preview earlier that month. The vibe is dark and quiet. No humor. This isn't the Thor we saw in Love and Thunder. This is a warrior facing the end of everything. Thor has short hair, dark sleeveless armor, and a red cape, reminding us of his powerful look from Infinity War. He's holding Stormbreaker, but he's not powering up for a victory. He looks truly scared. The audio is a serious prayer to Odin, his father who died years ago. But here is the real tragedy. Thor isn't just fighting a villain. He's fighting time. As the multiverse dies and realities crash into each other, the cosmic being known as eternity is disappearing. Because Love, the daughter Thor adopted, was born from the power of eternity, her life force is tied directly to it. She is getting really sick because the source of her life is being taken away. Thor's prayer for strength isn't just to win a war. It's a desperate plea to save his daughter before she's gone forever. He is heading out to find the cause of this rot and why eternity's power is failing. Now let's talk about the X-Men. Recently, Marvel officially launched the X-Men teaser, and it is intense. It opens with the X-Mansion in ruins, with flames burning Xavier's sanctuary. We see Professor X, Magneto, and Cyclops in designs that blend the Fox movies with the classic 90s comic look. Professor X wears a soldier-like suit and is missing his iconic yellow hover chair. Magneto looks tired, delivering a line that sounds like he's given up. Death comes for everyone eventually. Then, Cyclops finally gets a moment of true justice, unleashing an uncontrolled, Omega-level optic blast as a final, last stand. This isn't just a battle, it's an execution. Doom isn't there to take over. He's there to cut out parts of time. He has identified Professor X as the anchor being of Earth 10,005. As introduced in Deadpool and Wolverine, an anchor being is a soul that holds up a whole timeline. When they die, that entire universe begins to fall apart. While Wolverine was once an anchor, Doom has realized that Professor X's psychic presence is what currently holds the fragments of the Fox universe together. By killing him, Doom speeds up the collapse of that reality so he can use its energy. We see this same logic with Earth 616, where the death of Tony Stark has left the main MCU timeline unstable and rotting from the inside. The plan is clear. Doom isn't just a murderer, he's a builder. He is specifically targeting Franklin Richards, the son of Reed and Sue Storm. The MCU doesn't have a molecule man to hold the multiverse together like in the comics. Instead, Doom needs Franklin's reality warping power as a cosmic battery to make Battleworld from the ashes of dead universes. Franklin can create entire pocket dimensions, and Doom sees him as the only tool powerful enough to build a new world in his own image. While Doom focuses on these cosmic targets, the chaos is also hitting the streets of New York. In Spider-Man: Brand New Day, set for release in July 2026, we see the real-world results of a dying multiverse. Peter Parker is now completely alone, living in a world where no one remembers who he is. To make matters worse, Wilson Fisk has become mayor and used his power to make all superheroes illegal. But this isn't just a story about street gangs. The most shocking leak involves Sadie Sink joining the cast as Jean Grey. Her presence proves that the walls between the MCU and the X-Men universe are already failing. Peter is facing a new world, where realities are beginning to bleed into each other, showing that the neighborhood hero is now on the front lines of the multiversal collapse. In the Steve Rogers teaser, we see him as a father, holding his son in a quiet farmhouse. While fan theories often name him James Rogers, the teaser keeps it personal. He is simply Steve's son. In this reality, known as Earth 616b, Steve's decision to stay in the past didn't just give him a happy ending, it shifted the entire path of that world. By changing things in the past, he created a version of the future that was never supposed to happen. We don't know exactly where this version of Doctor Doom comes from yet, but we do know he is using Steve's new life against him. Doom's threat is that Steve's presence in this branched timeline is starting a massive incursion that will destroy both of their worlds. Steve is now forced to choose between the safety of the family he spent a lifetime building and the survival of the entire multiverse. Everything is coming together for one emotional question. Can a group of grieving fathers stop a man who is willing to burn the multiverse to save it? Marvel is focusing on fatherhood as the main theme because it makes the massive stakes of the multiverse feel personal and real. Now, this is just my personal guess, but I don't think the fourth teaser will focus on Doom. Marvel knows these teasers are being watched everywhere. I expect the final teaser will shift perspective, focusing either on the Fantastic Four as refugees from a dead world or on Sam Wilson trying to put together a team that is already falling apart. In my opinion, Marvel is saving the first proper look at Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom for the Super Bowl. We'll likely see a massive 4 to 5 minute full trailer there. That's where the Doom hype will truly explode, and we will see the face behind the mask for the first time. Which teaser hit you harder? Thor's desperate prayer for his daughter or the X-Men's final stand against the end of their world? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe and keep notifications on. This is Mr. Plot Pusher. See you next time.